All right, John. Let's talk about the setup things. This first video I'm sending to you is your setup from the first day. And let's go over everything we talked about, your grip, your ball position, posture, alignment. Okay, so if we just go real quick over ball position. You had a tendency just to be too wide. Your ball position was always pretty good. As you can see there, that's right where we want all the irons. We just got to make sure that you get your feet parallel. You got everything open down there. You can see how your feet are open, your hips are open, John, your shoulders are open, okay? So make sure when you set up, not only do you ask yourself, is this a short, medium, or long club so you can get the right width? Remember, ball position is about 2 inches inside your left heel with everything.
Right heel.
That's your right heel, I'm sorry. Let me make this easy.
For you.
Yeah. That's your right, that's your left. For you, it's perfect. But remember, the only time you're going to change ball position with your driver, if you want to move it a little bit forward, to help catch it on the upslope, you're more than welcome, okay? But everything all your irons should be right here where you got it, about 2 inches inside your right heel.
Okay.
Make sure as the clubs get longer, you widen. So this would be about a 4-iron, just slightly outside your left shoulder.
Okay.
Okay, so your driver would be all the way outside your left shoulder. And as the clubs get longer too, remember, you would start 60-40 with the driver with your weight, right? Okay, when you're chipping, or like a little short shot or pitching, a mini swing, your weight will be 60 on this side and 40 over here.
Right.
Okay? Now let's back this up, get rid of all this stuff. Oh, we don't want to get rid of that. That's great. Okay, let's zoom you back out. So remember, so now that takes care of ball position. Alignment, it's super, super important. Now we're starting to aim a little bit to this side of the fairway, your left side.
Right.
Okay, before you'd always aim right and cut across the big pop-up slice. Ball would start to the left and go back to the right. Now our whole thing is we want relaxation. We want the club to rotate like it's meant to rotate. Our grip's going to allow us to do that. Our rotation of our body's going to allow us to do that. So you've got to practice the new aiming to the left side of the fairway.
Right.
Okay? And the only time your right foot is going to be behind your left foot is when you're chipping or pitching.
Right.
Okay? And when you chip or pitch, that's how your weight's set up. You're 60% over here.
Right.
Okay? And you could even get 70 over here. You could get 80 over here when you're chipping.
Yeah, I do. I probably get closer to 80, maybe even 90, because I really
Correct.
put the weight on that side.
Let's talk about your head there, buddy. So, it's real important that we move a little bit closer to the ball because you're reaching a little bit with that setup. So, the big thing is really feel like you lift your head at the very last and then maybe move slightly forward, just a touch. And you don't have to hardly move at all. It's just a little teeny bit. And gradually that'll get better. Remember, you want one hand width away with irons, fist, two, and that's just a general thing. And nothing, okay? Now, the grip's the last thing with our setup. So we talked about ball position, alignment, posture, you're up and down. So it's real important. It's real important that we get your grip. Let me pan this up. Okay? The V's. You were always really good with your right hand. Okay? Your left hand is where there was the issues. You had this V going straight up. You have this V going to the left side of your cheek.
Right.
And you have this going straight up, so it counteracts it. It's hard to rotate, and that's why you had a lot of problems. So, a couple other checkpoints with that grip as you're doing the grip. Make sure the heel pad, the club is more in the fingers in the right hand, and the heel pad's on top. And in the left hand, make sure it's more in the fingers and very lightly. On a scale of 1 to 10,